Hello my friends, welcome back to Legacy of the Void Randomizer. We are jumping into the Spear of Adun, the final mission before we actually get to pick where we go and things start getting a little bit more exciting. Spear of Adun is, it's not my favorite mission, I'm going to be completely honest. I would put it in the bottom 20% of missions for me. But you know what, that is fine. We are probably just going to be able to steamroll through this bad lad, and then we will be ready to move on to the magical world of wherever we go. I'm not entirely sure where that's going to be, actually. We'll think about it. You know what? I could take some opinions, because I don't know where we want to go now that I think about it. What do you guys think? Where would a good place to head to be? We could either head to Shakoros, and that would give us the Cloaky Boys very, very quickly. Or we could head towards Korhal, which would give us that first robo unit, the bulky robo. I actually assume it'll give us both robo types because it'd be weird if it gave us bulky robo but not cheap. Or maybe, I'm not sure. So that is definitely an interesting question on where we go and why. It kind of will change our strategy a bit, because Cloaky stuff definitely has the ability to trivialize some of the later stuff. I'm not a big fan of that. Overall, in Legacy of the Void, I don't like how fast you actually... I put this pylon in the wrong place. There's just an unpowered cannon. Nailed it. Oh, I completely forgot what I was saying. Oh, I don't like how fast you unlock cloak things in Legacy of the Void. It feels very odd that the game is then not prepared to deal with cloakers at all, but... I don't know, I'm not Blizzard. I don't have their infinite wisdom to understand these things. Either way, we are going to start clearing this stuff out. We did get one of these super sweet Roachy boys. That makes me very happy. It means we're going to be able to cascade through really quickly once we get everything up and running. Probably don't actually need this much gas because normally you're working with the Stalker, and the Stalker is very gas intensive. Eventually you're going to be very gas starved on this mission as a result, but that's not the case here. I don't actually know what the mineral gas balance is going to look like. Oh, yes! Oh, I forgot! We have a Spear of Adun ability now. So what's going to happen is every time we use the Spear of Adun, it's going to randomize into a new ability, because this is a randomizer. Very nice. Alrighty. So we got that warp in reinforcements, which is already way better than the deploy pylon. And next time it will be a chrono surge. I am very, very fascinated in this run specifically, trying to figure out exactly how to hold various abilities. Excuse me. We're going to have a bunch of different stuff that we're going to end up rolling that we'll have to try to tactically save, use other abilities, expend that gas, deal with the fat Mitoscarabs once again. I think it's going to be really cool, honestly. It's one of the things I'm most looking forward to in this entire run. Maybe 3 guys is fine on gas right now. I'm not actually sure. 3 on gas and 21 on minerals might be the correct ratio. And we're just going to start pushing. We're not going to cheese this mission. We're going to do it fully normal. This is a little bit more fun that way. How much anti-air do I have? A moderate amount. Because there are going to be those warp prisms that come to get me in just a moment, and I don't want to be unable to kill them. That would be embarrassing. Which side do they come from? Is it both sides? This side. Oh. Let's just chill out here and figure out where they come from. And I just realized we need an attack upgrade. Let's get a couple more of these guys. Ah, they're over here.
Wait, what is this? Warp prisms approaching our nexus.
Okay, we're going to take you down. Anybody that warps in is going to have a hard day. And then we can head on over, and there are going to be a little bit of defenders. That's not too bad. I did not mean to pull this guy, but it actually is going to work out fine. And then let's throw down this chrono surge right on this forge. Pop these down. And now we can start clearing with some real efficiency. When do they attack again? And which side do they attack from? I believe that they attack from this side next, so if we go over here and start pushing, we will be able to randomly intervene and not be killed. I think. I hope. Maybe they attack... you know what? Live and learn, right? Live and learn. Stim the Marauders. Live and learn. Nailed it. I had a 50-50 shot. Okay, we want to get these into this nice choke. Get the fire bat doing the big damage against them. First time anyone's ever said that. Crushed it. And crushed it. All right, let's go attack now. If they attack again, it has to be from that side, right? That's math. There's no way that they come from the other side. Okay, what do we got? Bring this guy. Oh, I want to get the Immortal if at all possible. No, no, no. I just don't want to fight the cannons at the same time. All right. We're just going to dive this guy. Well, this isn't good. It's all right. And then we can grab a nuzzled pylon over here. And that is going to be bonus objective numero 2. I actually need more gateways, I think. I mean, we're going to get them from the bonus objectives, but I'm banking a lot of money. There we go. This is probably going to be too much on the other side, but it's all right. And then I have pylon. I should have just waited for the pylon. I'm not necessarily playing my best. I'm sorry, it's been a very long day. I had to deal with Comcast. But everything seems to be working with my internet now, which is great. Well, I mean, as well as Comcast can go. Don't you love it when they're like, hey, there's nothing wrong with your internet? It's like, it's not working. Then I buy a new router. And then they're like, okay, we'll send someone out in like 4 days. I'm like, yeah, thanks. And they're like, hey, your internet was broken. Thanks. You really nailed that. Oh yeah, it was your router. Really, Comcast, thank you. You're truly the greatest company. Anyway, it has been dealt with. Let's take these down. Oh, they're going to get a lot of warp-ins here, and that does not cancel it. I always try to kill that, and it has never canceled it. And I will continue to try until someday it cancels that warp-in and I feel cool. Oh, that Immortal's going to do a lot of damage. We're going big bulk, but that means that we have mostly armored units, which makes those Immortals a little scarier than normal. Now, you might have saw that there was a bunch of Zerglings we killed earlier. I'm pretty sure that was the attack wave, which means we have a bit of time to finish things off. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and start trying to clear out the space. Because I can.
Detecting a Protoss presence in that direction. That path does not lead to a power.
I think that as long as we keep a couple corpsers alive, we'll be fine. Which means we want to target this guy down. Oh gosh, they have carriers. We have a depths that can shade over here to reduce the armor, and we are going to lose all of our anti-air. Not bad for the enemy. Well, it looks like we did bust it. However, the Mito Scarabs are going to have to do a lot of heavy lifting from now on. Unfortunately, they do 4 DPS. Whoa! Okay, that's an attack wave that just warped in. So, I really just wanted to get a comparative army power understanding with respect to Legacy of the Void, because as I said in the early stages, I think that my army is going to be weaker than the normal Legacy of the Void army. And I know for a fact that at about this time, if I'm playing normal Legacy of the Void, I can bust that base and it's not too bad. So the fact that I wasn't able to bust that base does tell me that with the same amount of stuff, I am not in the greatest shape, and I'm going to have to keep that in mind. However, I do believe that we dealt with the attack. So we're going to blast that, head on back, Chrono, and just try to get a lot of friends.
Turns against you. Even the ground beneath your feet can
I don't know what we killed over there. I guess we're going to warp in some over there to help deal with stuff and try to take down these Nidus worms.
Warriors, strike them down.
I don't want anyone coming into my base during all of this. Oh no! Oh, we didn't deal with the attack wave. Firebats, engage! Uh-oh. Okay, they might be able to hold off for now. We've dealt a lot of damage on that side. And there's an attack with mutas on this side. Clear here. Keep trying to deal with the Niduses with the bulk of my army, because if we don't deal with that, we're going to die. These are so many mutas, and we don't have very much anti-air. Oh no. Just try to save the gateways. Yeah, pull them out. Keep taking down the Niduses. We're going to start taking some serious damage to the workers. Go, go, go. And we do have warp-in reinforcements. And we got another Mito Scarab. They're not the greatest. Okay, reduce their armor with the Adept. Clear through everything on this side. We lost about 7 workers, and we can start rebuilding. And we'll everyone onto minerals for now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was not how I wanted that to go. So, as I said, army is definitely weaker than the stock standard Legacy of the Void army. Gonna have to keep that in mind. Gonna have to macro up more in order to compensate. How much am I doing in terms of anti-air? I have some Hydras, I have some Stalkers, and 1 Adept. That's not great. Been rolling a lot more Fire Bats than I really would have wanted. Oh, wonderful. We're going to go 4 workers, 2 and 2 for the split. We're going to absorb another attack wave, and then we're going to head out and try to grab this power cell. And then we'll try pulling back, defending everything, and dealing with the final power cell. I'm walling this area off as well so they don't have easy access to the workers. Because if I take big economic damage again, I'm going to be in just the roughest shape that there's ever been. Now, oh, Firebats ahoy! Get them, boys! I know this would be like, oh no, the scouts. The scout got buffed, didn't it? Because this is like the version of the scout that's really good against light. So we took a bunch of extra damage there as a result, which is not ideal. I hope we don't get hit by scouts again. They are seriously not great. Maybe I need to start rolling some lower tier stuff in order to roll like Marines. Marines, Quilgore, Infested Terran, that sort of thing. Would have maybe a higher chance of getting anti-air. I'm not sure if that's actually true. Oh, we're getting a bit split up here. Make sure we kill the Infester, and then everyone targets down these stacked defense structures. And then we can go back and get that bonus and start warping stuff in on this side of the map. Lost a lot. Ugh. I am such a concerned person. We are getting a lot of Vile Roaches, though. Or Corpse Roaches, excuse me. While I am scared of the anti-air scenario, our anti-ground Marauder Corpser is insane. And that might be able to carry us throughout the rest of this mission. Just a little bit more. Nice Vile Roach. Hey, that's a couple of Stalkers. There we go. I'm feeling better now. Just make sure that these guys are hotkeyed. Great, an attack right here. We can get the Adepts doing their shade thing. We're going to reduce the armor of this Guardian as well and get on top of it. And at this point, I think we're cooking with gas. Let's do one more warping round for good measure and then give it a go. Every time we get fire bats, we are a little bit closer to death. Stim the Marauders, take down that guy, bring the Mitoscarabs to the front. They're not necessarily tanks, but they are useless. So they might as well be tanks. And then target down the Guardians. One more. We're going to take down the Ultra first because of the anti-air potential, or anti-area potential. And then we're being attacked again. Oh my goodness, that is a plurality of hybrid. This isn't good. We want to get this Hydra, I guess, to pull enemies out. Because I don't want to lose this base. Stim. Shade. Micro the Shade. Cancel the Shade so the Adept doesn't die. Alright. We're going to try taking this Constriction down then. It is being reinforced with a whole bunch of Zerglings. And we did drop a couple more workers. I'm really scared about this. We can get a shield battery. The battery is good. We're going to get another one as well. Just got to make sure that this Nexus doesn't die. That'll be game over. This has been a lot tougher than I thought it would be. Usually by this point, you can very easily have both of the bases cleared even on Brutal. So take this down. Head on home because I do not have the Blinkstalker mobility that you normally have to just go over and kill this. Instead, we gotta play a little bit safer. And then I guess we want to go on this side. I don't have a whole lot of anti-air here. So the prisms that arrive are going to be a bit tough. Take these down. And then we want to just warp some of these guys in. This force can head this way. This group heads over here. Wait, is there... Yeah, there is anti-air on this side. Start shield batterying it. Oh, this is very slow. But we have enough stuff over here, I think, to take this all down. We've got a lot of stalkers now. Finish off the prism. Unsupply block. Double Knight us down. And then converge the forces on top of each other. And we are going to have a very clear rest of the game, I think. I guess we gotta deal with one more attack wave before everything goes awry. Yeah, oh, no. I found the attack wave. I thought I'd have a couple more seconds. I knew it would come, but I didn't know it was that fast. Oh, a consistent problem in my life. Okay, let's head over here. We don't have the ability to rebuild, so we might as well just get a couple things and go clear the final base. Adepts take down the prism. And there's one more Nidus. Wow. This has been a tough one. I should have been using my Spear of Adun. I went to my head and I just went, oh, it's Chronosurge. I don't have a use for that. But I should have been re-rolling it. I completely blanked on it while everything else was going on. Okay, let's go. So do batteries not automatically heal Nexuses in the campaign? I know the battery is different everywhere. But that's a bit weird. Because my Nexus, the battery's finished and then the HP was a bit off. I think we have the firepower to do this. Get the Adepts firing on the carrier. Everything firing on the carrier that can. Make sure we have the Shades going through it all. Reducing that armor by 5. Oh, this is going to be a close one. Move back, get the hybrid attacking little roachlings. And then hopefully they don't like hit us with a counterattack exactly right now. We can take it down. I think I said this earlier at the beginning of it. This mission is weirdly hard. It is, for some reason, I don't know why they made this one very, very difficult compared to like the missions that come after it. It's a wild one. But I wanted to do a little bit of experimentation, and I am glad I did it. I think it's going to help in the long run to just understand what is going on power level wise. Did put me a little bit at risk though. Oh well, it made it more interesting than it could have been otherwise. My friends, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the Legacy of the Void Randomizer, and I will talk to you soon. Peace.